Alright, I'm here. Welcome in there again. GG's on first. We're back at the denim chicken today. This might be a short stream today. I'm not sure yet. I don't have anything planned after this. I'm gonna let the art guide me. Bear Bros. I don't have a clue how that's gonna work. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I've had the idea for a while now, and this seemed like a good reason to figure it out. And we got 250 more books until it's my problem. I started like really thinking about that when I did that oil painting stream. It got my brain moving. Let me see what we're doing here. Okay, so I don't really like how these lines look up close, but as long as no one's like zooming in and inspecting, it should be no problem. I'm gonna finish the pants because I think I have not a ton left with them. Mainly need to figure out a little like seam at the bottom. Okay, let's grab this color. I think I can go ahead and merge a good bit of this stuff. Still on my tiny pen. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in a good bit. Oh, these pants just have fray down here. So what if let's try to copy that. Oh, I don't want it on a clipping there though. Okay. I think it's looking fray enough for me. This is the most peaceful stream I could have seen. I was expecting deranged. Explain. Also, hi, perfect. There's a little bitty hint for you down in the left side of the screen. If you're on mobile, it might be hard to see. There's your hint of what's going on. And this is the full reality. Let me move it. Where's the chicken? You act like I wouldn't have had the chicken already. I was working on the bell bottom. The bottom of the bell. Decided to get kind of weird with it and just like copy the scream for the background and then just make the chicken not fit in even a little. Beb, if you said anything to me, your stream literally never updated, and I was like, why is Beb still on starting soon? It actually did the same for me, Nagan. On my end, it was just a black screen for like 5 minutes. It never loaded. So thank you for giving me a pathway into Rexy's brain hole. Okay, I need you to know that if you didn't do this piece, I would have never seen what chicken Rexy was talking about. So you mean that this doesn't look like a chicken to you? Nagan, I think all I really said was that I don't have a clue how the Bear Bros thing is going to work. But I thought of it when I was doing that oil painting stream. It was my brain. And then Rexy just refused to say that I was wrong about it, and chicken stayed. Can't unsee the face and arms. Yeah, I get that. We can call it a chicken. Perfect. Like, to be honest, I don't actually know how deranged this is. But the whole process of drawing this has been like one of those moments where I realized that everything in my life has led to me being here drawing a chicken in bell bottoms. Actually, I want to make this smaller because it keeps blocking me. On a level from 1 to 10, I'd give this a 5. It's wild for your streams, but I can see you getting wilder. I don't know how to take that. There's more deranged in your future. I feel like just like pure concept wise, this has got to be up there so far. But I think execution wise, it's not going to compare to like the gross up or whatever. Any of that kind of stuff. The lick face is meant for this. I I thought we'd moved past this. I didn't actually think we'd move past this, but... I'm just gonna change that color so we can see the different sections. I shouldn't have blended that. Blending that was a no. So I'm just gonna draw this little diamond in here. There we go. That works for now. We never move past the lick. Also, why do I expect this chicken to have a belly button? I don't know. The belly button's definitely hidden. The belly button's definitely behind the jeans. Oh, where the heck even is the lick? Dude, we've done so many things. So many things. Okay, is this gonna look trash when I zoom it in? No, that's fine. That's fine. Cards, no, yep. Oh my gosh. We crashed it. Here's a look. Here we go. What are we thinking? Perfect. Is this its face? This definitely is just one of those McDonald's nuggets. I think if its face, it needs to be a bit bigger. Also, needs to be the other direction. Bebbington. I'm sorry you had to walk in on this, Rexy. Perfect arrived. Things happened. It was kind of inevitable, but I was also a little surprised. Tainted my poor cowboy chicken. Rexy, do you mean to tell me that you don't think this is a glow up? Artwork is the glow up, the face is questionable. You're gonna say this to these eyes? Well, you can't tell by the way I use my walk. That's your first emo, Rexy. Give him a chicken walk? What does a chicken walk even mean? Like a catwalk? Like he's walking on the runway? It's definitely gonna be my first emote. Perfect. You know that literally what I told Rexy was that it's a chicken on the runway. You're finally seeing the vision. Your understanding. Did you really? Yes. That in your banana face. Put the lick over the banana face. Okay, I completely lost where I was. I did the fringe fray, whatever the word is for that. The banana phase is wild, but it's happening too. See, Rexy, you've already established yourself as like an anything goes streamer, so you best be prepared. Do I want to do the seam down the middle of the legs? I don't, so I won't. Let's just do... I'm just going to merge everything. And then I'm going to throw some shadows on this bad boy. Could be wearing jeggings, it's fine, yeah. And the ribbon wrapped banana. Nothing but chaos and menace tendencies. I saw that out of the corner of my eye, and I thought you said something about tendies, like chicken tendies. I got excited for a second. But alas. But I have a small task for you after the stream. Nothing art related, and it'll take like 37 seconds. What if I say no? I need an explanation. What is going on? It's easy and not a troll. Well, saying that it's not a troll makes it sound more like a troll. Okay, I don't have a clue what my plan is for like where the light is coming from. So I'm kind of just rolling with what feels fun. Maybe it just has like head-on lighting. What's his name? Gerald. I don't actually know. I don't think we named him. I don't think we named him yet. Gerald. Well, this is not my chicken, to be fair. This is the people's chicken. So if we need a different name for him, that's fine. It's clearly your chicken. This is clearly Rexy's chicken, but I was offering it to the people. I'm giving away the naming rights to Rexy's chicken. By the authority invested in me, by me. Perfect. What would you name this chicken? What's calling your name in terms of a chicken name? Unless I swayed you with Gerald. Forgot to, whoops. Did not want that big of a blender. For some reason, first name that I thought was Ronald. Okay, so he definitely ends in old. Geronald. Ronald like the McDonald. I'll write a diss track for him. But his model name is Roe. Okay, let's take all this away for a second. That color. And then I want to... Ellie! Welcome in, how you doing? I wish I could easily explain what we're doing. But we're drawing a denim chicken. That's about the simplest way to put it. We got a chicken and bell bottoms. Love the Moco team. We have such a good team. How's everyone? I am exhausted, but doing pretty good. How are you doing? Thank you for popping in. Okay. Shape this little wing section. I need a nap, and it's 3. It's 3 where you are. That seems like a pretty good nap time. Nice mid-afternoon nap. I think I can erase this. Took a nap at 1. Perfect. Do you take 1 nap a day? I feel like I could see you being like a multiple naps a day person. I wish. So not even 1 a day. I see. Almost. I haven't napped since like 2010. I get super tired a lot though. If I get horizontal, it's a 75% chance. I wish. I used to nap a lot in high school, but like it made me miserable. So now I'm afraid to even try it. So I'm gonna smooth out this little valley. All right. Now I gotta pull out my chicken reference. Sleep is like one of my weaknesses. Sleep is also one of my weaknesses, but like in the sense that I'm not good at it. Okay. Had a really weird dream, and I woke up because my cat wanted to open the bedroom door. Waking up from a weird dream can be like so jarring sometimes. I had like one of the weirdest dreams I've ever had last week. I woke up like questioning where I was and stuff. It was so interesting. It had to do with music. Like, oh no. Oh, it's one of those where you wish you could continue it. Did wake up disoriented though, yeah. Happens to me pretty often. I have like really vivid dreams, so I used to like have this pretty serious problem where sometimes I couldn't tell when I was dreaming, and then I'd wake up like, who am I? You're not good at sleeping either? Run a few miles, yeah. Switch with me. Perfect. Are you willing to run a few miles to see if you're like that too? "45 miles. I have to, but it's not safe to run in this neighborhood." I got followed and my boyfriend didn't believe me. That's scary as crap. That is terrifying. Now I'm paranoid. I do live near the police station. I mean, that's like a little piece of mind, but that's still is not fair to have to worry about. Half a mile is enough for me to be like, I think I may combust. Just dissolve into a puddle of sweat. I brought pepper spray and a knife. I hate that that has to be a thing. I can carry so long as it is smaller than my palm. A lot of people bike here, but mostly I see them in pairs, yeah. I've only seen 1 to 2 runners on the island. Legal carry, yeah. I gotcha. Alright, let's blend that a little bit. Then, whoops. Merge first. There we go. When they pass me, it's like a weird, awkward smile. I'm watching you. If you want me to send you the one I got, let me know. Be portable and comes in a set. That's cute. Cute little set of pepper spray and knife. It's on Amazon, so it's legal. The knife is your seatbelt cutting. Getting antsy, I used to walk nonchalantly a mile a day because I commuted. It's just like I need to exercise. So I can sleep, feel normal. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That kind of looks like an everything bagel. What does it look like? Is that color-wise what I actually want? I think that's a little bit darker than I want right now. Let's get this lighter brown. Is that closer? What's up, Blue? What's wrong? What's wrong? Has Gerald stunned you? How did you make that chicken look so attractive? Discovered one of my newest talents. I'm hoping it looks even better as we get closer. Also, we decided the chicken is named either Ronald or Gerald so far. If anyone has any other names, hit us. OMG Beb. I will post a Deb singing clip for you later. I want to ask questions, but I also want to be surprised. Started silly, now it's a shirtless hunk. This, like, I didn't have a clue what direction I was gonna go with this yesterday, Blue, but the chicken spoke to me. Okay, Bam. Make Blue find me beautiful. Chick McFly. Every time you address the name, a new one comes to me, as it should be. Okay, so I'm realizing I was trying to add some color, but it looks more like shadows. So I think I'm just gonna run with these being the shadows. And then I'll figure out the color. Pants are amazing. Thank you. I was pretty proud of them. I've never drawn bell bottoms before. This piece was very many firsts for me. Okay. So we also need shadow here. They look realistic, thank you. I feel like when I draw in this style, it always ends up looking like old video game graphics. It's kind of a vibe to me. Only seen you draw cartoony drawings before, so far. That's my go-to. Every now and then I like to do this, like... It's far from realism, but it's like more realistic than I normally do. Like this kind of stuff. Kind of just looks like computer animation to me. Feels more expressive. I appreciate that. I've been working on like figuring out how to make my work more expressive. That's nice to hear. Gotten to a point where like I don't really want to be like a master artist, but I want to make all my work express a lot more. Like impressionism mixed with surrealism. I said that word real weird. Surrealism. I have trouble reading. I think the movement helps. But thank you. I appreciate hearing that. I appreciate it. I've been working on how to make my work more expressive. He says while adding shadows to the rotisserie chicken with pants. Listen. I don't have a response to that. You're right. Hey Blue, do you want to see one little trick that we found that would make this one a bit more expressive? Thank you, Nagin. Yeah, I want to see, okay, like slight jump scare warning as I already do it. Always forget you have quotes. I do too. But Nagan never forgets things like this. Welp. You can thank Perfect for this. Like on all accounts, the lick came from Perfect to begin with. Perfect reminded me of it tonight. Okay, that's way more expressive, yeah. Sometimes it's like just the slightest little touch that changes everything. No, because tell me why it was made for this. It does look kind of perfect. What was... purple claymation monsters. There were these like purple and brown. Yeah, they were called purple and brown apparently. It reminds me so much of these guys. So I'm back just in time, Reximus. This is like the right guy wearing some pants. I'm back just in time for... Perfect. Do you still have your like running list of cursed ideas for me? Cursed ideas? Co-star? Do you want to be a co-star? Is your heart telling you things? There's no way. I see how it is. The list is in my mind. Okay, well, that's not going to help me because we know how your memory is. I'll make my own note. I'll make my own note. I wanna do some more like lick style stuff. Now that I'm looking at the purple and brown claymation dudes. Do you need a cursed idea right now? No, this was actually probably not going to be cursed enough for you. But I was going to tell you to remind me to like do more lick style stuff so that it could sound like it's up your alley. Okay, I gotta unplug for a second and stop working. Okay, more licks, got it. Also perfect, I love that you asked me if I need a cursed idea right now while this is on my screen. Yes, I seem to be lacking cursed ideas. Because you're finished? I'm not finished. I got like maybe the rest of this stream on this. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided how detailed I want to get with the chicken. Literally how? Okay, perfect. The option is I could leave it like this and leave it just kind of like a flat surface chicken, or I could get all the like rotisserie chicken crispiness, all them details. But I also don't have a clue how to do that, so that would be a bit of a journey. I don't draw food very much. Is he glazed? Perfect. I didn't want to say this, but I was looking at my reference and wondering, like, if I should find a way to make him, like, glistening like the references. BRB, you got a cut up pizza. Enjoy. Hope the pizza's good. I don't want to use this word, but like the reference I have is like quite moist textured. He's got a nice like shiny crust on him. I hate all these words. We can move past this. I hate that word. I do too. I don't know how else to describe what I'm looking at. I've got a reference image of like a nice rotisserie cooked chicken, and it looks like crispy but also juicy texture going on. Remember, I had a conversation with my friend at Thanksgiving. This sounds scary. Just made everyone laugh for no reason. Was the turkey moist? Okay, I'm gonna stop saying that word. Moist. I lied, I was not able to stop saying that word. I feel like we're triggering Ellie. I'm banning the word from my vocabulary from now on. Juicy. Perfect, you're a bully. Okay. There's a little bit of the shadow going on down here. Separate the arm from the body. Body yaddy yaddy. What did I do? It's okay, you deserve it. You torture perfect too. We all do. We all do. This is factual. Never ask Ellie to do line work. Does Ellie hate line work? Last week was week 52 of watercolor weekend. She said she's getting better, but I'm sure it's 5 repeats per line at a minimum. So why would you do that to her? And I didn't stream, but I'm excited. So you did like a year's worth of doing watercolor on the weekends? Was this like to learn watercolor or something? Help manage my emotions. Oh, that's really smart. So the colors used represent how I feel. That's so cool. I see people do like the mood blankets and stuff with fiber on it. I always like those. I think more people should have like mood tracking hobbies and crafts. Okay, Ellie, I need you to understand I keep notifications off for Twitch these days, but like, tell me your schedule so I can see your improvement. Forces me to sit down and do it. Yeah, that's half the battle sometimes. Perfect. Did Ellie see the Doberman? I'm being a menace by bringing this up so much, but we started talking about you forcing Ellie to do line work, and that reminded me about you trying to get me to add chest hair. So I feel okay. I didn't force her. Oh, ask. Perfect really wants me to give my bear here some chest fur. Just like little tufts peeking out of the flannel. It looks right. Unbelievable, perfect. I need this color back again. There's a couple of little gaps here that I don't like. I'm gonna patch those up. I think a little bit here. Whoops. I need like tiny brush. Cute, Bebs. Perfect. If your next message isn't a link to that Doberman, we're done. Is this layer right here? Okay, I need to continue this shadow a little bit. Wrong brush. No, right brush, just wrong size. I'm back with pizza. Rexy. What kind of pizza? That pause was because I realized I had a question for you earlier, but I couldn't remember what it was. Oh Lord. The vacuum started. I got a BRB. Rosalina is out and she's gonna kill it. 1 second. Okay, we're back. The beast has been tamed. By the way, chat, Bev unlocked a 12-hour stream and a spoopy game today. By the way, chat, Rexy unlocked a 12-hour stream today. Whoops. Get it, Rosalina? I have never seen an animal as ferocious as she is when the dang Roomba comes on. Extra pepperoni. That sounds lovely. Rexy, do you like make pizzas? What's the situation? So you both co-streaming for 12 hours? Rexy wants to. I think that's cheating. I didn't actually say that, but I have a loose plan for like a few segments during it that I want to do. I kind of want to take it in chunks, like 3 or 4 hours of something, and then another 3 or 4 hours or something. I have no plan. I feel like I knew that. Rexy, you don't have to answer this, but do you have any idea when you're going to end up doing yours? What was your question before the 12-hour comment? I need to wait and make sure Perfect's here when I ask my question. I understand that makes it more sus. I cannot explain. I want to move this out a bit. I think it'll be in the next week or two. No later than the week of August 10th. Interesting. I'm gonna be so honest, I'm not sure when mine's gonna be. I want to plan it. I want to announce it. Mostly I want to plan it. Call me Captain. That's sus as heck. I can't explain until I'm able to ask the question. I know it only becomes more sus, but waiting for my dad to be out of town so he won't be here to shout up the stairs to my apartment and hit me and interrupt. So that window is when he'll be out of town? Am I understanding that right? And you just want to hit in that window? Either next week or the week of August 18th to 15th. I see, I see. I'm following. Mine is for sure not going to be next week. There's going to be a show up front with you. If you're trying to co-stream for part of it, I won't be offended if you go ahead and do yours, but you have a 6-hour too, yeah. Someone got real ambitious. I am glad that you hit those goals, to be clear. Still co-stream with you if we don't stream on the same day for the 12-hour. Rexy. I think it might be more important for me to co-stream with you on your day. If you know what I mean. So I could maybe like pop on for a wee bit. Because I don't think it's cheating. I don't think it's cheating. I mean, I'd like that for sure. Yeah, that was kind of what I was getting at. If it will make you more comfy or whatever, we can work something out. I'll be able to get away with. Okay, I have a brilliant plan. Alpha lock. Set this to black. Okay. And then let's blend out the brown one. And then blend out this one. Yeah. Look at them shadows. This chicken got depth. Okay, I might want to, yeah, double that. Lamau. Rexy, I'm so annoyed at how into this chicken I am. I thought this was going to be a quick like hour-long piece. But also I feel like we've all come to realize that that's not a thing for me. You're welcome, Bevington. Bevington. Perfection needs time. I'm perfect. Meow, 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 meow. It's a jump scare, my bad. I forgot to warn that time. Wow, Blue. Rexy disagrees with you. My art is not perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so I want to be above this layer. Let's grab this brown. And I want to make it redder. Yeah, maybe something like that. Rexy is right. Hey, well, that face fits in the chicken. That face annoyingly works on like most of my art. It's become a whole thing. How well the face fits. I love the chicken. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. I didn't feel like crying tonight. I didn't want you to cry either. Thank you, Rexy. Okay, so like there's this weird, like splotchy red, reddish brown across like all of the chicken. This is the part that was like, might have wanted some tears, not a lot though. I appreciate your transparency. I can cry for you, Blue. Almost cried when you didn't like my bedtime story yesterday. I'm sure that this doesn't really look like anything right now. And I agree, but I'm trying to figure out what the crap. Now he just looks sick. OMG, I'm joking. Don't cry. I love that bedtime story. I loved that bedtime story. Okay, bear with me, chat. Bear with me. I'm gonna test this. Oops, that did not go the right direction. So he's got these like splotchy beds, but he's also got like, whoops. Looks like he's got like seasoning all over him. Thinking it was all yawn. That bedtime story worked on Beb himself. It did. Bedtime story was like legit the last thing I needed yesterday. Okay, I don't like this direction. Toasty. Okay, new game plan. Okay, so we got a good golden brown. More golden. I just want to cover the whole body with this. And a bit on the legs. These aren't legs, these are wings. These are wings, Bebbington. Okay, and then we're gonna blend it out. Okay, then we're gonna make it a little transparent. I think I want it. Whoops. I want it down here. Yes, but then less transparent. There we go. This layer, I was seeing some weirdness here around these parts. now. And then here, the shadow stops too suddenly. Need to move it. Move it and make it longer. Rotisserie. That's the aim. That's the name of the game. Okay, now I want to get just like the darkest black. Put the darkest darks on this bad boy. Make it pop. Perfectly acid washed bell bottoms. The chicken's dream. Rexy and the bedtime story that I told Blue yesterday. The chicken was like a fashion trendsetter. And everyone was so in awe of his bell bottoms. Everyone wanted this style. Love that so much. It was wholesome. It was cute. I mostly told it so that I could make a joke. And Blue's response to the joke was, "This piece is affecting you psychologically." Which is not wrong. I am a new person. This has changed me. I'll never be the same Bev again. By the way, y'all, Bev has a stretch goal done it. By the way, y'all, Rexy has a $750 Old Greg stream. Two can play that game, Bebbington. I think that's what you said to me. I believe them were your words. Lol, dang it. You needed to be there. It was a long story involving chicken, jeans, and snakes. It was like excessively long. I was thinking on the go and trying to figure out how to direct the story towards the punchline. It was a rocky journey, but we made it in one piece. We made it. Whoops. I was very entertained. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that at least. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Dearest Reximus. Well, dearest Bevington, I saw a message. Is he there? I don't know how to do that unless he's there. I do know how to do it if he is there. Oh, timed out. Just like let me know when he's there. Sorry, chat. Rexy's being a little sneak. A little sneak. Okay, sweet. Still have this layer accessible. Wait. Oh, I see what's happening. Part of this is just straight up missing. Does this color work? How do I do this? This is the most detail I've seen for a chicken in pants. Perfect. How long did you wait, hoping that I would forget about your next message needing to be the Doberman? Did you think I was gonna forget this? Okay, let's just do it on a new layer. Yeah. New layer behind the pants. Okay, this is not quite working, but maybe it'll mask. What is going on over here? Okay, I see what happened. I think I see what happened. I think I'm fixing the problem. There was a weird gap over here that I didn't like. I don't know if it was even noticeable, but I wanted it fixed. There we go. I think we're good now. Been here actually just working and watching and listening. Stepped out for cherries. That's okay. Never any pressure. Perfect. Are you ready? Are you ready for something? Are you here and able to listen and watch chat? Also, Rexy, are you here and able to listen and chat? No pressure on either of you. Rexy, do you know about mudding? Can you explain it to us? Because like I know what it is, but I don't get it. LA mudding is this thing where like people take their trucks out into like mud pits and stuff. But I don't get why or like what they're really doing. It's a pretty popular thing down here. Down in Georgia. For their trucks, yeah. Like people have specific trucks for mudding and stuff. I've never really understood it. To make sure that they don't slide from the rain. I think that they like want to slide. Like they have like specific areas where they make like mud pits and stuff. As far as I understand of it, Rexy might like tell me. Rexy might come in and be like, everybody, Beb completely misunderstands this. I don't know. It's like a fun activity thing people do. It's like when a puppy runs in a circle and makes a running track rut in the ground. Yeah. Probably the same thing. It's fun. Yeah. Like, my understanding of it is just like, hey, it's a fun thing. Mudding is where you take ATVs, lifted trucks, or side-by-sides and drive out and race into giant mud holes, depending on the vehicle. Only talented drivers and well-built vehicles can get through them. Okay, so I'm going to admit that I didn't understand it at all, if that's what it is. So it's time for points and skills. Whoever gets the most points wins. Rexy, I literally thought it was just like, hey, let's find some mud and goof off. I've never heard of this points thing about it. And maybe there aren't points with the people who do it around me. Where everything's made up and the points don't matter. Rexy, I am seeing a 14 for that number you asked for. It's like going to track. That does make more sense than what I pictured it being. Here's called something particular, but you do it in dirt, yeah. Not mud, because I live in a dry area. Charles. Boy. Boy. Dog's losing his mind. I mean, that's fun too, but there are competitions for it. Most of the locals just do it for funsies. Also, I love how invested in this Perfect is. Perfect, are you gonna start mudding? Okay. Okay, I looked up the K85, K5 Blazer. That's a chunky car. Okay, now I need to see what a chunky car even means. For some reason, Rexy and a chunky car makes sense. Elaborate. Now I'm stuck because it's not track racing, but it's called something. Kind of, but it's in the woods, not on a track. Dirt is softer and makes better mud holes under trees because of roots and tree cover. We do something similar here, but I'm that's not what they would call like rally or whatever, is it? You can tell me, you can't tell me Rexy in a chunky car isn't just how the world spins. You got to explain so much of what you're saying, Perfect. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I don't understand. Yes, but what is a chunky car to you? It's just how it's supposed to be. Why does no one understand? It's like Rally, but the course is out in the middle of nowhere and there's a point system. I'm learning so much today. I don't know anything about any of this. I'm gonna see if I can get this chicken looking a little bit shiny, a little bit glistening. Okay, so I need to go a lot bigger with these blobs. So that's kind of what I want there. The 85 K5 Blazer is a chunky car. It's a boxy truck, yes. The world is spinning faster, so I suppose it's because Rexy is in a chunky car. Rexy is keeping this world on its path, keeping it rotating. It was lifted on 33, so also tall. Lifted. Chunky car, military spouse, boxy truck. The world spins because Rexy's tires spin. Y'all are all welcome. Rexy, you've taught us so much. I don't know how I'm ever going to use this, but you have taught us. Okay, I think that's still a little bit too bright. Ellie, yeah. As soon as I started adding the highlights, I was like, this is kind of looking like a booty. It's a juicy chicken. You're welcome for this, Rexy. Whoops, big brush. Big brush. I don't hate it. It's always an adventure. Always a journey here. We always find some way to make things, make art that's weird. It's usually Perfect's fault, but Perfect is actually not involved for this one. Okay, I want to blend this a little bit. Took that highlight a bit too far. Thank you, Beb. I feel blessed. Blessed by Cowboy Chicken. It's gonna bug the crap out of me if I can't figure out how to make it look like chicken skin. I'm feeling pretty good about it so far. On the walkway, as the earth spins via my tires. I didn't do anything. Perfect. You are the source of many cursed arts here. Do you argue? Do you disagree? Do I need to show the gross up? Do I need to show the Teletubby? Okay, what if I I'm worried that this is gonna make it look even more sus, but what if I... Teletubby will be improved. You can improve it. I'm done with Teletubby life. If I try to add some of the like skin wrinkles. So this reference I have also has like real wrinkly skin. Promise this is gonna make a little more sense than it does right now, if this works. It's TBD. Okay. Just for an example. Don't like that. Yeah. Howdy, welcome in, Caitlin. We're trying to finish up this denim chicken, but we've fallen into, it kind of looks like a butt territory. My board meeting only lasted 2.5 hours this month instead of 4. Heck yes. 2.5 hour meeting still makes me want to gag a little bit, but it sounds so much more pleasant than 4. I'm gonna look up some other rotisserie chicken images. See if I can get some inspo. Not videos, images. Blessed to have laid eyes on this masterpiece. Okay, the vacuum was making a crazy noise. I don't know if that was coming through. I've never looked at so many images of rotisserie chickens. Sounded like a grumbling, yeah. It was running over something it shouldn't have been. I thought you were getting a phone call. Okay, I'm seeing one thing that gives me an idea. Okay, let's get like this brown. One of these. Okay, I'm just gonna test out my idea real quick in this small little area. So I see one that has like pretty wicked grill marks on it. See if I pick a better color. Actually, I'm wondering if I have a brush somewhere. Wondering if I have a brush somewhere that has the texture I'm thinking. Actually, imagine me getting a phone call. What does this one do? I can't imagine. I feel like everyone knows to just text or message you. You're darn right. You're darn right. I'm about to just be testing some brushes for a minute, so don't mind me. I just showed a secret. Ooh, what does glaze do? Let's glaze the chicken. I actually don't hate this. It's not what I was looking for, but just looks a little too much like canvas. Almost. See, like that almost gives it like a meaty skin texture. Beb, I really love how far you're going into the detail of this guy. It's not even about it being a redeem anymore. It's now like a beast for me to conquer. Mostly I want it to not look like a booty. Okay, I'm kind of not hating the texture this gives it. But then I zoom in and I am. If I put it behind some of these things. Okay, so it's nothing back there. I definitely don't like it on the wings. Not as worried about the wings looking smooth. Whoops. Upside down chicken. There's a chicken on the ceiling. I think I can deal with this texture. Add like some, whoa, wrong brush. Put that on the bear. Perfect's gonna love to hear that. Okay, not that brush, this brush. Bigger. My U doesn't work. My U button doesn't work so well. That's okay. We got there. We figured it out. Since a really cool raid. Are you spoiling the raid? Wow. Welcome in, Brandon. How you doing? Welcome in. Sibs. Perfect. Look at what they're rolling into. How's it going, everybody? How is the rest of Llamageddon? We're drawing a juicy chicken. Rocking some bell bottoms. SMH. There are a lot of names. I'm gonna miss like most of them. Welcome in, Locos. KMP, Metallicat, Corin, Pixie, Craft, Barry, Princess Peach, Vintage, Lumina. Mocha made a save for the kids. Lick'em eye. Thank you for being the mods. Beb's allowed. If Beb allows, you may dunk on me here for timeout. Won the Battle of the Llamas, but we lost the war. That tracks. They white flagged the llamas. I had a question. What are your totals at? What'd you get to? What's the team at? What are you at? Donate $20 and I'll time out NERP for 5 minutes, Nagan says. We are adopting some rules. I'm gonna raise my desk. I'll be right back. I'm gonna mute for a second. Okay, I'm back. I needed to stand. Nagan's the mod. Nagan like held my stream together last week. Nagan came in clutch with the sword. We hit 45k and the team is at almost 88k. I didn't ask for this, thank you. Wow. I see how it is, Nagan. I'm screaming. I'm sorry, Dev. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. Beb, did I ask for this? No. No, but you didn't have to point that out. You could have told the people you were so excited. 45k is nuts. I'm so proud of you guys. Bev has a nice voice. That is the nicest thing you could say to me, KMP. Thank you. Chat, we're still fundraising for St. Jude with Moko Made. What dono to unmod mods? Nagan, name your price. Fall asleep listening to it, I'm not gonna lie. Or Rexy, name your price. Chat, we're still fundraising with Moko Made this week. I hit my 500 goal, so we're getting a 12-hour stream. Added a stretch goal to get to 750. Nagan was quick with it. NERP thinking things over. Yeah, we're fundraising and I had a incentive for an artist trading card from me. And Rexy redeemed one. And she asked me to draw her version of the Scream that she did on our art stream the other day. That I thought looked like a chicken in bell bottoms. And here we are. And another 100 to be unmodded in Rexy's stream. Nagin's just throwing all the swords away for the kids. Said chicken and chaps, yeah. Same destination. 100 for both of you. And not remoddable for 1 year. Beb's version. Hush your mouth, Reximus. I got deleted? Yeah. Welcome to Save for the Kids. Welcome in, Alexandra. 200 for me to never be remodded here ever. I'm learning so much about how Nagin feels about being a mod. I'll save you a cowboy chicken. Nagin is just trying to get out of modding. Should be 500 to be a mod in all the channels for the next year. Welcome in, Spawn. Coming in with the ideas. It's a trap. She wants that. She has been like campaigning to get rid of the sword. That would kill me at least 1,000 to be mod everywhere. Nagin doesn't like to be mod, I know. I'll go in on that. 500 and I'll mod Nagin in my stream too. She takes it too seriously and then feels pressure. She did admit that to me right after she got the sword. But she was like already doing mod stuff here anyway. Also, thank you for the follows too, you guys. Much appreciated. Can I have a sword? Name your price, Nerp. 40 kids. Now rage if I see it elsewhere. I get that. I get that for sure. I told Nagin she can take it away if she wants. Can I have a fork? Let's see what I can do for you, Craft. Spork is superior. Oh my gosh, are we back on the macaroni debate? Was it macaroni? Don't go to a Rexy stream either. You'll have plenty of time to see that Nagin is a mod when Rexy does her 12. Can I get chest fur? No. No. What about macaroni? Okay, Nerp or Rexy, can one of you like explain the question? It was like, do you eat macaroni with a fork or spoon? Is that the gist? To use a fork or a spoon to eat macaroni? Mac and cheese. Deaf fork. Can't believe it. So I'm wrapping up this whole chicken Andrew for Rexy. Pretty much on the finishing touches of it. Because I don't know what else to add. To use a fork, or are you an animal? Whatever's the easiest to access. Spoon, but a fork for the veggies. Chopsticks. Chopsticks are a good call. Depends if it's baked or soupy. Depends what size, shape the pasta is, if it's homemade or boxed. See, for me, it depends on whatever it's in. Like spoon for bowl, fork for plate. I agree with Nip 1000%. You're just trying to not get him to take your sword from you, Rexy. I see what's happening. It's a little bit too much highlight on this little neck bit. Hands just straight in with bare fingies. I like it, Naggin. I physically felt you cringe typing that out. You won't? I never named my price. What if I named the price for you? Man, I want mac and cheese now. Yeah, I don't know how this happened, but we're at a place where like every single night I stream, we turn into like make Beb hungry time. Forkin, Nerp, and Rexy. If it's large pasta shapes and a homemade mac bake, etc. Fork. If it's a box one that's more liquid cheesy with tiny shells or something in the spoon. See? That tracks in my brain. I follow that. Want mac and cheese now? Perfect. Make us all mac and cheese. How were the tacos yesterday? I'm not gonna lie, I was too lazy to make them. I had them for lunch today and they were incredible. Beb needs food on the side. I really do. I need like a snack bar next to my streaming setup. Can I have some? Can you have some tacos? No. Were they shrimp tacos? I haven't made shrimp tacos in way too long. Do have some shrimp I need to do something with though. My son has a very specific spoon he eats his mac with. It's a spoon shaped like a golden shovel. It's literally a gold spoon-sized shovel. I thought for a second that you were talking about a Minecraft shovel. I was about to be jealous. That sounds real cute. I do love a spoon shovel though. Oh, Ellie, you're having to make mac and cheese for him. Making everybody hungry over here. Snack stash. I can read. That would be smart. I legit know how to use chopsticks and still refuse to use them. I can't believe. I love using chopsticks. I just never think about it at home. It feels like a when I'm out eating sushi thing. I use a specific spoon for my dinners too. I used to have this like Mickey Mouse spoon that I had to eat everything with when I was a little boy. If it was dirty, I would wash it. I despise doing dishes, so I was real dedicated to Mickey. I have a friend who uses them even for ice cream. And I get it, and I don't at the same time. They're fun to use to me, but like, I'm not great with them. So ice cream seems like I would just end up with ice cream all over my floor. I have a cereal spoon. I've had it for almost 2 decades now. It is nice to have those little like comfort objects like that. use chopsticks all the time. Bought a traveling chopsticks that you can take apart and store in a little case. It's pretty smart. I have a purple plastic spoon and fork that I always use too. And I'm too lazy for chopsticks. We're all like utensil experts over here. What's next? You're gonna tell me you don't use a fork for ice cream? Or bro, you just fork for everything. So you don't use a knife? It's a superior eating utensil. It does do both, like the scooping and the stabbing. I only like to eat with one specific type of spoon. It's a Japanese set my parents got for their wedding gift. When I moved out, my mom gave them to me because she knew I couldn't live without them. That's sweet. Little family heirloom. The spork is superior. Alright, Nerp, what's the difference between a spoon and a spork? Educate me. Everything. Okay, chat. I was like, right before the Sibs rating, I'm about to say that I need to go potty. So I'm gonna leave you with my dogs for like 2 minutes. Keep talking about food, forks, chopsticks. I'll be right back. Tines versus tines out. Tines in versus tines out. Okay, BRB. What's going on in here? We got a poll now. I don't even see where I left off at chat. Okay, nerve. So fork first, then spoon to follow. What's not to get? I feel so educated now. Spork starts with a spoon and ends with a fork. Want Chinese food? Megan, you made me want Chinese food since the last night. Put in the poll. Okay, there's a poll. Let's get numbers and votes going here for this debate. What you use the most? Spoons are only for ice cream and cereal. Beyond that, fork wins. And soup? You don't eat your soup with a fork, Nerp. You're a fork trader. But also pour my milk into the bowl. Rexy? I'm about to set my unmod price real low with that one. Don't want him to get soggy. It's unhinged. Do eat chicken noodle. Okay, so there's one exception for you. Then it's banana textured. Seen you in chat for years, but I feel like I'm just meeting you for the first time. That's what it felt like when I started streaming. Felt like people started seeing a different side of Bib. Rexy unmodded at $50. You're setting it higher than I was gonna, Dagon. You're smarter than me. Most people, I do cereal then milk, berry. Most people do, but I knew saying that would set Beb off. So Rexy, was it the truth? Was it the truth or was it just to set me off? Okay, chopsticks win. I think that's a good choice, actually. It is the truth. Unhinged. Y'all are savages. You pour the milk first. Thank you for feeding the mods, Nerp. $250 right now. You can unmod Dagon and time me out for a week. When did we set that price? Or make it a mod of your choice. Okay, I feel like we know who most people's choice would be. Milk first means crunchy cereal, says most people's choice. You think Rexy before Perfect? Perfect's been kind of tame today. I just did. Are you vetoing? Not for the kids. Welcome, interest. How you doing? I'm behaving. You. I'm very proud of you, Perfect. For the kids, and you can thank my job for that. Perfect is busy today. I forgot that Perfect was a mod. Perfect probably usually forgets that Perfect's a mod. If we're being honest. It's not just you. Chat. I can't remember if I explained why I'm drawing this chicken in pants. But our dear sweet mod Rexy was doing a co-stream with me last week. We were recreating masterpieces. And I thought her version of the scream kind of looked like a chicken in bell bottoms. And she wanted me to recreate it, so here we are. Milk first means being able to add cereal slowly in waves, so not soggy cereal. None of this is making it less unhinged for me, honestly. I appreciate all the like effort everyone's putting in here, but it breaks my brain. I'll even make it a month on my behalf. I'll be sad because I like it here. You're taking a month-long time out, Nerp? You're a champion. Bev, what type of work do you do in your full time? I currently am unemployed. My last job, I was in tech. I have a chest x-ray in 10 hours. There's fears there a little bit. Just be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. Get some rest. Get some rest. Let yourself decompress. Since cereal is my comfort food, I just eat it really fast and it's never soggy. I might sound just as crazy as Rexy for this, but like I can eat cereal just like dry as a snack out of a cup. To be honest, I like cereal in any form. As the chicken zoomed up like that looks just like a pair of cheeks. I'm sorry, but I thought you should know. Ellie already told me that. You're not breaking news to me. It's okay. I've already come to terms. Only for the kids. Someone drops the dono. Like your style, Nerp. I'm so trash at tech. Yeah. I learned a lot about tech in that job, actually. I was not super qualified when I started. Some dry cereals are super good. I like them all. Except for like the like mouth cutting ones, like Captain Crunch and all that, I can't. But most of them just snackage all day. I'm gonna go get ready for Din Din. Have a good rest of the stream, Beb. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the follow too. Hope you have good Din Din. Dry cereal works fine for me. I'm glad we agree here. Allie agrees with me too. Welcome in, Allie. You know what is breaking news? This is Milwaukee in Canada. It sounds Canadian. Thank you for the news update. Perfect. So call Rice Krispie treats cereal bars and it makes people mad. I mean, it's just true. It's a bar of cereal. Why does it cut? It's like gravel. I'll sit in the dunk tank for a good cause. Will do my best. I am waiting on laundry to finish before I sleep properly. Get you some sleep. Quote 2, the tall, skinny, bald, naked chicken of my dreams. Do we remember context for that? I think that must have been like Blaziken. I don't even remember why I said that. Kung Fu Chicken. Call everything that looks like a cereal bar a cereal bar. I think we should be free to do that. Getting out of here, KMP. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the kind words. Take care. I will be doing the some sleep soon. That was a tongue twister, Tris. You almost got me. Rexy Vaughn Savageton. If you have any direction, please start making ASMR YouTubes. I will never understand this, but I don't know who said that. It's weird. It's like a message with no name attached. Never seen that before. This is a tall, naked, skinny chicken. Stunting on him. Maybe a read along. I would love to do like Kindle. Not Kindle, Audible. Like doing audiobooks. I know it's not like as simple as just reading the book or whatever, but it's always seemed like a fun job to me. Maybe this was my dream partner. Jump scare warning, chat. Am I the one you've been waiting for? Perfect. I know I want to say sorry, but I can't. You better not. Sorries. I want a full, proper name. Nerpville. Nerpinson von Nerpington. I hate that. Look at you did this. I dropped my pen because you hate that. Maybe a read along, like a free domain book. Yeah. I've always thought about just like starting somewhere with stuff like that. Just like start putting out little read along videos or something. I think it'd be smart. In the 12-hour stream, you could give us a bedtime story. I gave Blue a bedtime story last stream. Perfect. It did happen. Just imagine the date, and this is what I see. Would you like more coffee? Trollius von Nerpington. It does have a nice ring to it, too. Trollius. Rexy, I'm gonna need you to remember that for me. I'm gonna have to say it a few times before it like really sticks. Sticks in my brain. Oh, hi there, Perfect. Am I everything you ever wanted? This is a For the Kids fundraising stream. Look at what we've turned into. Already recorded down, baby. Checking in high-rise bell-bottoms. I did make the conscious choice to make these pants ride high. I was trying to decide if I should like copy Rexy and just like thigh-high jeans or something. We settled here. We settled with these guys. I hate that it's your voice with this. Perfect. What if this is how you find out I'm just a chicken instead of a bear? It's supposed to be sleeved on his arm. That is true. That is true. There was an original vision. It kind of got derailed. It doesn't matter. They'll still want to put chest hair on your avatar thingy. You know what? Nope, I'm not going to do what I was about to. I'm not condoning this in any way. Perfect. Would say the no chest hair, chest fur makes sense. If I'm a chicken, you'll allow me clean shaven. But you read my mind in the other way. His legal name... Okay, we're talking about Campy's dog. His legal name is Sir Winter von Skellington. Is you fancy? Chicken is rotisserie, it's clean shaven. Are you gonna give him chest fur? No. Perfect, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about, with the lick being there, giving it some chest hair, but like, there's pants there, so that would look like something else entirely. Okay, so I think I need the lick. The lick here. Want to see it there? No. Actually, no, thank you. Whoa. Something is not closed. Maybe up there? Yeah. There we go. Gonna go get some food. Enjoy your food. Thank you for hanging out. Let's get in a Gumby face. It has just one of our emotes. I'm gonna throw a propeller hat on his bad boy now. I'm also like just done with the chicken, so I don't really know what else to do tonight. So we've reached like goof off mode. Y'all are too nice here, so I know it won't be timed out while I'm gone. Chat, now's your chance. Now's your chance to sneak attack him. He's practically begging for it. I want to see it though, too, man. With the bell bottoms, straight out of the 70s. This chicken used to be a member of the Bee Gees. I don't know if that's 70s, but I am what I am. What in the world? He's a goofy goober. We're all goofy goobers. Whoops. That's too bright. I don't love this, but it is just a little goofy propeller. Beb, this version should be an emote for your channel. Just this guy. I think I do. Some slots. I could put something in. We'll see. Rexy, how do you feel about your card? How do you feel about your ATC? I kind of honestly like the background though. I did not expect to end up doing it in that style. A lot of fun with that part in particular. What just happened there? Didn't mean to. Here we go. Yeah, invisible chicken. Do you love the background? Disco Lord. I wanna whoops. I wanna group these things and then hide them. Cancel. Hide that too. Okay, I forgot I didn't fully complete it. I just wanted to see what the background looked like solo. Let's merge this. Sassy walk. It's the only way to walk. Just gonna merge everything. Somehow he looks out of place now to me without the background. It's the exact same thing, but it doesn't look right. Okay, I did want to do one last thing to see. If it helped the chicken stand out a bit. Just wanted to darken the whole background just the teeniest little bit. I don't want to lose anything, but some of the colors were a little similar for me. I just want to make the chicken pop a little. He does look like he's peeling off the page without the background, yeah. Do you remember the dancing baby? The early viral video. Gives me those vibes. Like I'm boogieing. Will this be made into a sticker and then put out into the world with the lick face and all? I still need to make lick stickers. That was another thing on my list, people said. Just no context. Denim chicken. Have you seen this chicken in the wild? No contact, slap them on the power boxes in your local city. Oh. ATL's power boxes and crosswalk poles are covered in stickers. Yeah, I think ours are like that too. All right, 7:30. It is 7:30, and I think I'm done with chicken. Let me look at the screen reference and see if there's anything else I want to do. Change anything on the background. I did already merge everything though. So. I don't really see anything I'm unhappy about anyway. Already merged the pants. I'm pretty limited on what I can do with those. But I did want to see if I had just like any kind of texture I could put on them. Ooh, this one says there's cotton. What does this look like? Kind of like nothing. Kind of looks like nothing. Tokens? Yeah, I got the pot off. Do you need your tokens, Naggin? Are you trying to crowd control me right now? Tell the truth. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything that would give good jean color texture. Do I get tokens for the earlier dono, and what about KJ? And again, I'm trying to decide like what my actual plan is for Thursday now that I hit the goal. But I wouldn't be opposed to that. I could give you some. Because my plan was like, last minute scramble thing. But now that we hit the goal, I still want to do something with them, but not as like plan in this economy. Let's throw out the whole plan. A 12-hour stream Thursday. Rexy can throw hers on. Rexy, you ready for Thursday? You said you're ready whenever. I love I get volunteered. Listen, I didn't want to just straight up tell Naggin I'm not doing it. I had to offer up something. And you did say you were ready whenever. That was not a lie I told. I was ready for the 12-hour co-stream whenever. I was ready to volunteer Beb for it, not to be volunteered for it. Actually, I think this is done. Unless you see anything like glaringly, Beb, do this. 12-hour solo stream is going to take some planning. You see how I feel. You think he's complete? Yeah, I don't really see. I see no room for improvement. knew how you felt after my first stream. Alright, what time is it? I don't have anything else planned. Whoops! Did not mean to click that. Do I have anything unfinished I can jump into? Oh. Alright, we got 20 minutes. I'm gonna do some work on this capybara. I don't remember what I was drawing this for other than Perfect said that I am a capybara. Can't remember what my plan was for it, like if I was going to use it for anything. Don't know if I should worry about what style I do it in. At this point, it's kind of just whatever. If I don't remember it, it wasn't that important. But I do know it's going to be wearing a flannel, so I'm going to start with the flannel. Remember I had that long discussion about capybaras? I remember the discussion, but I don't remember if, like, when I started drawing this, if I wanted it to, like, turn into an emote or turn into a comic or literally just be this piece for fun. Hello friends, hello Ratsky. Just got on break. I'm sitting in a gas station for the next hour or so. Did the Sibs beat the dragon or nah? I got the impression nah. I think it sounded like they were mostly in the dragon, not the dragon, the llama war. Nah, thank you, Sam. I was not there. I was here. Good, glad I could contribute to that. Betrayal. Even though it was like expected. I don't know if that counts as betrayal if you announce it beforehand. But they did get annoyed with all the witches. Can't move in lightning strikes. Okay, wait, I actually need to do this in 2 different layers. I need to be smart. Need to be smart about this. Actually, maybe 3 layers. Let's do it. Not 3 layers. I can still do it in 2, but let's do. We're gonna do the body of the flannel on 1 layer. And everything else on it. And I have a reason for that. Dude, the can't move would drive me nuts. I think that might be worse than all the enemies for me. Whoops. Oh, it's super not closed. I did not close this shape even a little bit. I didn't mean to. Megan, you said something about like coming back later for your chaos. Was the wither the chaos that you were going to drop later? They were either going to get their inventory deleted or get 10 more witches. That would have loved that. Meant to do it do or die. Do or die is the one where it's like it gives them a task they have to complete. Is that right? Like mine a tree block or whatever. Yeah, that one's fun. I don't know if it's fun for them, but like it's a fun idea to me. I like it. It worked out. You like accidentally started a whole new war. I think everybody had a lot of fun with it. Okay. Now we're gonna I feel like they really need to up the prices or something, because now that we can get coins basically from the first time they start the crowd control, later on will be chaos. So, like, I heard it mentioned a few different times. If they end this year's campaign, do the coins go away? Because I know it's like can only be used on Moko. Yes. Okay. So like people can stock up coins for the whole week, but not like for years. Yeah. Every time Legola donated, it felt like there was some stockpiling happening. I assume like every dono that he could, or they could, they were like adding to the piggy bank. They already raised prices, delete inventory doubled in price. We're going up to an event. Bevs, this capybara may be the most cuddliest thing I've ever seen, and I want to hold it and love it. Do you love it invisible like this? Have you seen it when it's not invisible? He's going to have a flannel. That's what I'm working on now. Working on the flannel because it's easy and brainless. I adore it. It's going to get better. It's already cute. Gonna get cuter. Wait, Beb, can you show Ratsky the final chicken? No. Where did I put it? Here. I don't know if Rexy actually wants the hat and the lick, but I would protect it with my life. I would fight the world. There are two options, Rexy. You can have it with, without, or with. I don't care. I don't care. Oh wait, your version's kind of blocking it. It's so good. Also, I love that like I moved on to another piece. I'm just sitting here with your chicken on display in the bottom left. I haven't decided yet. No rush. I mean, honestly, I can send you both versions of it. Like, it's 2 clicks of difference. And I already did the work. I think I want a darker red. Yeah, maybe like that. In that case, I'll take them both. I see a capybara. Perfect gave me the idea recently to draw a capybara in a flannel. And it's actually my favorite idea Perfect's ever given me, so I want to run with it. I usually dread the ideas, but this one really hit my brain. Okay. Flannel, but he was ready to party in his dress shirt. Why can't we party in flannels? What's that all about? Clipping mask. Okay, this is the body. The brush that I wanted. It would have been so smart if I put this in one of my folders. So oh heck yes, here it is. Here we go. Alright, so I have a handy dandy flannel brush. It's crazy convenient in times like this. I think I want to rotate it. Do I want it smaller? I think I want it smaller. Slight whiplash chat. I want to squeeze him. Partying in flannel sounds like a sweaty time. I feel like I would be sweating at any party. Just like the very nature of me being there. Okay, great. Alright, let's make this non-clipping. I just want to like huge flannel pattern so that I can shape it down to the right size. There we go. I want to lighten it a little bit. Let's see. So I set it at 55. You have a brush? Is it like a cheat code? You draw flannel. Perfect. Perfect. Your next assignment is hand draw flannel. I was expecting you to take like an hour on squares. I would just not draw flannel. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can we get a mod to aisle 3? Oh, gingham. This brush is such a lifesaver. Seriously. As often as I end up doing flannels, it's been a big help. Okay, so then I want to duplicate this, put it over that. And just rotate it in a little bit. And we got him a flannel. The flannel opinion is justified. Is this your way of saying you don't want to draw flannel? It would take me 6 years. Also, hi Corin. Welcome in. How you doing? Correct? Okay. You don't have homework this time. But this is your one and only get out of homework pass. I think I can go ahead and merge everything. Okay, now what is going on there? I see. It is correct. It's just a weird shape. Okay, so now I want to base color for the body. It is not a flannel body. I think I want it more red, a bit lighter. I haven't decided what I'm doing with his little leggies yet. I don't know if I'm gonna color them or not. But that is a future bad problem. Whoops. Okay, that's not closed here. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Rosalina found the vacuum again. The vacuum stopped, thankfully. She's probably just yelling at a bird. Charles has taught her that we yell at birds, and I'll never forgive him. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, I think I have a capybara reference somewhere. I hope I saved it. Yeah, here we go. Here's this bad boy. Alrighty. A baby bear. I love that. This was inspired by someone calling me a capybara, so it's kind of perfect. Gonna lighten him up a little bit, because now I see the reference and he's closer to this color. Okay, Bebs, listen. You can't have its chest showing through. No animal is safe. Example number 1. Shaking my head. I only speak facts. Okay. I'm gonna add a couple more little things, and then we're gonna find who we're rating. Just like the base color for his ear and his little snout section. It's an open flannel, perfect in many situations. That's hot. They're furry creatures. See, perfect, if you had not, like, constantly demanded chest fur on my tuber, do actually agree with you on this one, but I kind of want to not do it out of principle. Okay. Now I'm just gonna add a visual eyeball. Give him a clean little eye. It was not particularly clean. And then erase the highlight. Wait, didn't say no and just added a shirt, yeah. I was thinking on my feet. Why do you draw so fast though? I've been practicing. I don't know if you know this, but I draw at least 3 times a week. I want to get back to drawing like literally daily. I need to rebuild that habit. We're going so fast, I'm not even halfway through work. I drew a shirt on a capybara. I don't know that that's fair to compare to whatever your work is. Dang it. Megan beat me to it. Megan's speedy. Rexy does have a banana next to her name. It all keeps adding up. Gone bananas. Gone bananas badge. Shared a clip during April Fool's Week. So it's been there since April and Rexy hasn't changed it. The facts are piling up, Reximus. Why him's eye slanted on top? He looks angry. He's just standing on business. He's not here to play around. Actually, just the peel for the smell. Rexy, that is, like, that's more unhinged than just hiding that you like bananas. Like admitting that you would have like a banana husk laying around for the scent of a banana. I don't know that that's helpful for your arguments. Not angry, just pensive. It's a good word. Baby, you literally saw my face eating it. That was not staged at all. I don't know what Reximus. Rexy's into composting. I know some people do that to their plants, like leave the banana peel out for their plants. Then you get gnats. Gnats are pure torture. Actually drive me insane. Orexy does have 2,500 worms, apparently. She takes them mudding. Murder gnats with pure murderous satisfaction, yeah. I don't feel bad about them, honestly. One is a worm's lake day. Rexy, do you have any Alaskan bullworms? What does that even mean? Which part? There's a lot of questionable stuff happening. This is why we are a friend. One of us is a friend. When is the worm's lake day? It's like kind of poetry from Rexy. Is that the kind of SpongeBob rides? Yeah, the one, like the big, like grossly detailed one. With the chompers and like Sandy ties his tongue up or something. Grossly detailed. Don't get ideas perfect. He's got gnarly teeth. See the walls of his mouth. Rodeo style. I've never felt Rexy be channeling her inner Ioba. That in this moment, Alaskan bullworm, the long way crazy style. MG Bebs, the SpongeBob game I was playing had random gross ups throughout. I need to play some of the other SpongeBob games. Protrucity. You type in words, but I DK what she's saying. Did anyone used to play the SpongeBob burger making game? Okay, I have memories of it, but I don't remember playing it. I used to play a rigged SpongeBob card game. For real, no cap, full send all the way to True City. Never won once. Nickelodeon was scamming children. You got more playtime out of it though. You kept chasing the thrill of that victory. I have found my person. Glad you two could bond over SpongeBob. I might need a SpongeBob themed emo. We might talk about SpongeBob as much as we talk about Shrek. I have to think of something that actually fits the channel. Shrek doesn't like really fit my channel, except that I'm obsessed with Shrek. Patrick would steal the burgers? What a dirtbag. This music sounds familiar, yeah. I feel like we should be in their starting soon screen. Yep, nagging. Alright, you guys. There's a Ray call. You don't even need to be subbed to me. This is a global emote. Use it wherever, whenever. We're meant to be together. I do not need to shout them out. I need to raid them. We're gonna go see Alley Cat. Alley Cat is also fundraising for St. Jude. I can't see where they're at on their goal on my screen. It's too small. But they're always here. They're always popping in and being supportive. And they're fundraising for the kids, so we're gonna go show some love. Thank you everybody for all of the support. It's a crazy week and a half, but we hit that goal. We hit that 500. I'm so proud. Listening to an ad. Oops. Night, Caitlin. Yeah. Go show Allie some love. Can't. It looks like they're playing Pokemon tonight. I think it's what's going to be happening. Goodbye or something. There's one broken in half being eaten by another cat. You got to be out of ad. Can we get someone to make this capybara into a stuffed animal? I gotta finish it first. It would be cute though. It's not family friendly. Okay, it's about to raid me out. Thank you everybody for everything ever. I'm gonna be back on Thursday. Maybe doing something surprise, last minute, fundraising. Okay, go show Allie some love. I will see you next time. Bye.